Iona off to an early 3-point lead. Let's send things over now to Vinnie Christiano III.
Thank you very much, guys. Here with Griff's head coach Sahar Nusebe. Coach, two of the best teams in the conference from beyond the arc in this game. What is the key to getting success for your team while limiting the Gales on the other side?
Yeah, I mean, we have to be confident on offense and take open shots. That's our MO is, shoot it when you're open.
Thanks, guys. Coach, today's game is a contest between two of the best three-point shooting and three-point defending teams in the entire nation. What's your team's plan to handle that dynamic?
Contest everything. I mean, we got to get out to their shooters, and every single one of them is a capable shooter.
Thank you very much, guys. Here with our Pepsi player of the game, CC Aleko, and Griff's head coach, Sahar Nusebe. Coach, I'll start with you. You told me in that first quarter that you wanted your team to play like dogs. How well do you think they did that, especially in the second half?
I think mentality, that dog mentality that we've been talking about for a week, I'm really proud of our team. It wasn't the prettiest of games. Like, we had, a handful of errors defensively and offensively. But I think where the dog mentality came in was we kept at it. We didn't get too low, too down. We didn't separate. We stayed together and we stayed consistent. One of our team members said we were solid, and that's exactly what dog mentality is. It's being solid through the highs and the lows.
Well, you certainly had a solid third quarter. You held St. Peter's to 1 for 16 from the field and only 2 points. Tell me about out of halftime, what happened to make the defense so effective?
I think we just revisited what our game plan was and talked about where St. Peter's was getting us, which is what you do every halftime. But I think it was great that our girls were able to take what we were talking about at halftime and eliminate where they were getting their scores. They did a great job penetrating and kicking. I think they had 5 threes in the first half, and I think that's their game average typically. So I think they took coaching really well, and we applied it, which is great.
Thanks, guys. Here with our Canisius bookstore first quarter interview with head coach Sahar Nusebe. Coach, first game at the CAC this season. What are you hoping to see out of your team in the remaining 3.5 quarters to get your first win of the season?
Yeah, I'm hoping to see relentless tempo and better rebounding.
I usually start by asking about your offense, but I want to start by asking about your defense today. As a team, you guys had a significant rebound advantage offensively. Tell me about what went into that. Seems like the team's theme song this year is unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. What has yet to be written about this Canisius season? You're probably going to have to make another big impact on Sunday when you guys play a Big Ten opponent. What are you looking forward to about that challenge?
I'm just looking forward to learn, grow as a team, and compete.
Thank you very much, guys. Coach, this is a Rider team that's been very hot as of late. It seems like they're figuring things out as we get towards the end of the season. What have you and your staff maybe figured out about how to cool them down a little bit?
I mean, we have to execute the defensive game plan. So to give up 18 points in the first 6 minutes, that's not necessarily what we had in mind.
Coach, we'll start with you as the seniors celebrate by taking a picture. You talked to me in the first quarter about the defensive game plan and the communication. How did that improve as the game went on?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had a really good game plan coming in. One of the things we wanted to do on some of their ball handlers was be really aggressive.
You did mention the seniors, of course, 5 of your very talented student athletes being celebrated here today. What can you tell me about their contributions to your program?
I can't put into words how grateful I am for our 5 seniors.
Vinnie, take it away.
Very much, guys. Here with our Pepsi player of the game, Mackenzie Amalia, and the Griffs head coach, Sahar Nusebe. Mackenzie, I'll start with you. You tied your season high for assists with 8 here today. It seemed like you had a couple of laser beams. You were dishing all day. Tell me about the effectiveness of the team's passing as a whole.
Yeah, all of our players are amazing at finding the open person.
Last game, we didn't really talk about CC's performance. This game, I want to. She really turned it on in that fourth quarter. How important was that to ensure you guys got the victory?
I mean, it was the insurance that we got the victory. Going to CC and her being confident, end of game is really, really important for us. She took it to them inside, which is something she knows she can always do, but she knew her team needed her in that fourth, and she stepped up big. Really, really proud of her.
Your team as a whole stepped up defensively in the fourth quarter as well. Outscored 24-12 in quarter number 3, and then flipped the script in quarter number 4. What was important to change between that third and fourth quarter to ensure that happened?
Well, I mean, I think our last performance at Colgate, we didn't finish the game strong, and I know that was a big focus for us.
You get this win on National Girls and Women in Sports Day. What is your message to young fans of the sport and your team here today?
You know, there's nothing like playing sports and being on a team. I think it teaches you so much, but I think the most important thing and the best thing about sports are the relationships you form with your teammates, your sisters, your coaches. That's what it's all about. You make friends for life, and for all the little girls playing whatever sport or even if it's music, whatever hobby they have, pursue it with all they have and enjoy it.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Congratulations. Guys, back to you.
Well, thank you very much, BC3. There's Megan Anderson.